Hi, this is Tia from New York City Guitar School, and I'm going to teach you how to play Bad Moon Rising by Creedence Clearwater. So this is a great song if you're starting out. It's all a D chord, an A7 chord, and a G chord, all the way through. So we have two basic parts of the song, a verse and a chorus. For the verse, we're going to use the D chord, and then we're going to switch to the A7 chord, switch to the G chord, and then come back around to the D chord. Now, little trick for changing between D and A7. This is a great chord change. If you're on your D chord and you need to go to the A7, you can just get your third finger out of there and move each finger one string thicker. So your first finger was on your third string, your second finger was on your first string, first finger goes to the fourth string, second finger goes to the second string, and you're done. You're already at A7, so it's nice and direct. So D, A7, and then going to the G, you want to try to get your second finger out front since that's the first thing you're probably going to hit when you strum. And then bring it back around to the D. So for the counting and the strumming, we're going to do 4 beats on the D, 2 beats on the A7, 2 beats on the G, and then 4 beats on the D again, and then 4 beats on the D one more time, and then the whole thing starts over. So that's D, A7, G, D, and then another round of D. And then it starts over. So it's a little confusing. It starts and ends with the same chord. You want to make sure that you're counting to keep track of it. So for the strumming, we're going to strum down, down, up, down on the D. So let's see that again. Down, down, up, down. And in between the two ups, you want to try to move your hand down and have that take, about as much time as the up strum takes so that your hand is kind of moving back and forth through the whole thing in this fluid motion. So down, down, up, down. Then for the A7, we're just going to hit it with 2 down strums right in a row. Same thing on the G, 2 down strums. Then when we come back around to D, we're going to do that same strum pattern twice in a row. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. And then it starts over. So down, down, up, down. 2 down strums, and down, down, up, down, 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 up. So that's the verse to our song. Each verse is the same length. That's going to have us going through this 4 times. So I'm going to just try to pick and sing a random verse. They may not be in the right order. Don't laugh if my words are wrong. So we go, I see a bad moon rising. Every verse is going to be the same length. That brings us to the chorus. So for the chorus, we're going to change our strum a little bit. We're just going to do 2 downs and an up, and then repeat that. So if we want to count that out, it would be 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. So we're just going to try to keep that motion going in the right hand the whole time. We're going to do that twice on the G chord. That's the beginning of our chorus. 2, 3, 4, and 1. The same thing, 2 times through the strum. Then A7, only for one repetition of the strum, 1 measure. Then G for 1 measure. And then back to D for 2 measures. Actually, sorry, 4 measures. No, sorry, 2 measures. Stick with the 2 measures. So all together, the chorus, the progression is a little longer, as you can see. It's a little harder to remember. So here's the whole thing from start to finish. We've got G, and then more G, 3, 4, then D, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, then A7, and G, and then back to D. So let's see that again with the words. Strum an extra strum or something in there, just try to keep the hand moving and change chords after the right number of beats, and it'll all work out. So there you have it. Those are all the parts to Bad Moon Rising by CCR. Have fun.